and look at it, there's a notification there because I got it set up so that he's under my notifications, but they somehow I didn't look for it, I guess, or something. Okay. Oh, I didn't bring that knife. Yeah. Where'd I put the knife? Oh, there it is. Oh, you're live now, Paul?
Yep, Mike Henrik is first.
Hey, Mikey. Give it to Mike. He'll eat anything.
Mike is first, yes.
Yeah, just cutting up a sausage. I did an extra one up on the barbecue for the girls. So, yeah, and guess who's right here? Yeah. Gracious, oh, you're cutting up more of them. What I normally do is I cut the ends off and I give it to the kids, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'll put them there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. What? Oh, you're gonna hear Gracie bark here now. She seen me put the sausages in the dish, right?
Team Danzer is here too.
Yeah, okay, shut up. There you go. There you go, there. Oh yeah, she dove into that thing. Okay. Well, I'm back. Let's see. Okay, we got it. That's your live stream.
How you doing, AZ?
So what I'm gonna do is go here to YouTube, Palmer YouTube. It's live.
We got Mike Rennick and Team Danzer and AZ.
Oh, hey, there we go. Hey guys, just getting the pop-up chat going here. And okay, so we got Mike, we got Team Danzer, AZ. Didn't have to wait so long this time, AZ, to get on there.
Mike says it's pizza night.
Well, I had sausages on the barbecue. As soon as I open my back door, if I open it too far, my door will hit the barbecue because it's so close to the house, right? Then it's covered, it's got a little thing there. Anyways, it's a gas barbecue, natural gas, so I don't have to worry about propane or any of that crap. So, hey, Russell, he's here, and little Emma Laura. Just a quick hi, so I'm off to bed. I got my niece and nephew here until tomorrow. Well, that'll keep you occupied.
Yes.
You think you'd have them there that you'd be awake longer.
Little Amalora, Russell Gillum.
Yeah, I've been watching this thing over in Ukraine. It seems pretty quiet right now.
Well, Laura, you have a good evening.
I'll show you the one I'm watching, Paul. It's got 9 cameras, eh?
Oh, wow.
So all around the place. So anyways, but it's pretty quiet over there right now.
Well, they just reported it on the spot that the alarms are going off there for a pending in the next little bit air assault on the city.
Wow. See, they normally do it about 4 o'clock in the morning, just before daylight, right?
Yeah.
Team Danzer said, bad news. Great Lake Fleet is selling all the boats. Did you hear anything about that, Paul?
No, I didn't.
They're done? I don't know what that's about. Little Llama Lord said 10 p.m. there, so they should have been in bed 3 hours ago.
Well, they always get away with things when they're not with their real mommy, you know?
Yeah,
like
that's for sure. So
you can feed them up with sugar and all kinds of stuff, Laura.
Then send them home to mom and dad.
That's right.
Yeah.
Did you, Team Danza, did you hear anything about why or who they selling the boats to? Or
Is there a link someplace we go check out? Do you know, Dancer? Well, who's under Great Lakes Freighter?
hang on, I'll tell you. Look, I'm looking it up right now.
Okay.
Well, expert tankers. No, there's nothing on like on the YouTube or on about anything of the ship watch Great Lakes Fleet. Below list current fleet, the Great Lakes ship. I'll give you some of the names. Oh, it's the Great Lakes Fleet is Kurt Great Lakes, Algoma Central Corporation.
Algoma Central.
All the Algoma ships. And the Captain Henry Jackman, the John D. Leach, the Radcliffe Latimer, and the Tim S. Duell, along with all of the Great Lakes like the Algoma Buffalo, Compass, Conveyor, Discover, Equinox, Guardian, Harvester, Innovator, Intrepid, Mariner, Niagara, this Salt, South Strongfield, Transport, plus the Captain Henry Jackman, the John D. Leach, the Radcliffe R. Latimer, and the Timothy S. O'Doul. So in all, there's a bunch of them.
Oh, sounds like it. Huh? Came down to the wrong boats.
You said the Great Lakes Fleet.
Wow.
That is what that is.
Yeah.
Here's I'll show you what it says. Let me screen share. Screen share.
Something about 10 stackers. What the hell is that?
There's the Great Lakes. The current Great Lakes Fleet.
Yeah, but that's probably all of them.
There's what's listed. No, it's because you don't have any of the CSLs or anything else. It's just all the Algoma fleet.
They're probably just telling you what all the ships that do the Great Lakes.
No, because there's a lot more than
that. Okay.
Anyway, yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm reading it all wrong.
Okay, I got a boxing. Woohoo, got a package. Oh, whoopee.
What'd you get?
Oh, just some more jump drives.
Yep, you're right. It is all of them listed. I just needed to scroll down. It gives everybody.
Yeah.
Let me scroll down and see if there's one that's called just the Great Lakes. Okay, Great Lakes Fleet. Here it is.
There you go. There's my great unboxing. Jump drives.
Oh, there you go. Boy, you got a bunch, didn't you?
10 of them. I buy 10 at a time.
All I needed to do was scroll down and I could have figured it out. But here's vessels managed by Key Lakes Incorporated.
Oh, Great Lakes Fleet.
Arthur Anderson, Casson Calloway, Edwin Gott, John G. Munson, Philip.
That's all the big ones there, Paul.
The Presqu'île is a tug barge.
Yeah.
The Roger Blau.
Yeah.
Edgar B. Spear and the Great Republic. But that's listed as Great Lakes Fleet Incorporated. Huh.
Don't see Gracie. Yeah, okay.
So Team Danza, you were right.
Did you find the article?
No, I scrolled down on the one I found and it went to it showed Great Lakes Fleet. As I recall, one of the boats, let me go over here and look again. I'm going to go down here and look. Pictures.
What you got?
What was the name of the ship that went aground? Was that Great Lakes Fleet?
Evil. I got. You back already?
No, that's Algoma.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go here, click there, minimize this. Okay, so cool. Link. Okay. Yeah. Well, Canadian National Railways owns a big share in that, and the Twin Ports-based Great Lakes fleet of core carriers. Huh. There's a link there, Paul? Team Dan to put a link in.
Yeah, here's the Wilfred Sykes and it's gold. Wilfred Sykes. Okay.
Got a dog attached to this thing here, Paul. Ooh, there it goes.
See, you can't read the story, Paul. What happens is it wants you to subscribe to their.
Yeah, because it'll only give you a little bit, then they block the rest of it out, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Answer the survey question. Continue reading this content. Would you support raising the minimum age for vape smoking to 21? Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Cool. Skip survey. As soon as you hit skip survey, Paul, it'll let you read it.
Really?
Because it came up on mine there about a survey. You come up there and it'll disable it, so you can read it.
Mine says it wants 99 cents a month.
Oh no, I'm reading it right now.
Say anything about a survey?
Well, I don't know. Like Here's mine right here, Paul. Right there. I'm reading it now.
Okay.
Great Lakes fleet of lake freighters featured 9 ore boats, including 3 1,000 footers. Bases operating opposite the Sian ore docks in Duluth. I wonder how many billions of dollars they want for that, eh?
Yeah, probably a lot.
Sian did not eliminate current status of Roger Blow because I haven't seen that one out. At the time of the fire, the Sturgeon Bay Fire Department reported an estimated $20 million to $100 million laker. So if there's 9 of them at $100 million, that'd be, close to $1 billion. But I don't know. Huh.
One of the big companies that they're backed by banks. So there's Gracie.
Yep, Gracie's up here.
Here's what I get when I went over there, Paul. I can't get.
Oh, okay. Maybe because you're in the States.
Could be.
Because mine had just wanted me to do a survey. Then it goes up there, skip survey, click, and boom, it popped up. So, because the Roger Blau, that one there had a big fire. Yeah, back in 2000. When was that?
Jeremy Cox says hi, Paul and Hodges.
Yep. Was badly damaged by fire in February of 2021, a year ago during its winter layup in Sturgeon Bay.
Hey, Gracie. How you doing, Gracie?
Yeah. What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, my Gracie.
I bet Vader's getting a little pissed, isn't he?
He's right there with his ball. Yeah, he's right there with his ball. Come here, bring it here. No, he's over in his bed.
How was Bonnie today?
Actually, not bad at all today. She was awake the whole time I was there. But kind of weird because I usually eat lunch around 12:10.
Yeah.
I went into a room at 12:30 and she was already in her bed and everything else. So I don't know if they fed her early or they maybe just fed her in her room or what. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe they're not taking her down for lunch. I don't know. I got to find out what the story is on it. Because like I said, I was there at 12:30. And she should have been still out in the dining room eating. So.
Well, let's check my favorite place, shall we?
Yeah, we'll see what's happening down in the big town of St. Augustine, Florida. We'll get out and see what's going on. Well, lots of people waiting to get in.
Yeah.
There we go. Wow.
That's JD's favorite place right there.
Oh, yeah. JD looks at all those hot women there,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, those people are walking by. I thought maybe they're going to get in the lineup, but unless they're in the lineup, you just can't see them.
It's a little spotty right now. I think that there's probably a lot of people watching.
Yeah, it's kind of jumping around a little bit, isn't it?
Or it's an internet thing.
Yeah, could be that too. I know I've been trying to watch that Flight Radar 24, and it's really delayed a lot, especially over in Ukraine, eh? All the, trying to see what's going on with the planes. They said they got, was it yesterday or day before when it first started, you had to wait for a slot to go in because they were so overwhelmed. So, but I've been on marine traffic over there to see if there's any warships, but it's not showing any. But then it's not showing, like if you go onto Flight Radar, there's nothing flying over Ukraine or Moldova or any of those other places because it all, shut down the airspace. But they don't have that with the water, like, shut down watered area. So.
Yeah. That's it got down as far as Marine City.
Huh? I don't see much ice, eh?
Marine City headed south. No. Next stop will be Algonac.
Huh. He looks kind of empty though, with it sitting so high in the front.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, yeah, he's going down. Well, no, because he left Sarnia. Unless they're shipping stuff up there to Sarnia and he unloaded.
Huh?
He's headed for
Mhm.
Nanacoat unless he's gonna do 1 month layup or something.
Yeah, I don't know. What are you doing? Hey, do I get kisses? Hey, Gracie. Gracie. Do I get kisses? No? Okay, fine. I'm not gonna pet you anymore.
No kisses, huh?
Guess what I got? I got a ball. Well, he's over there waiting already for it. Yep, he's already got it. What do you want? Oh, you gotta give me kisses now because I quit petting you, you little crap. Yeah, yeah.
Gracie's pretty calm, isn't she?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, she's getting to be older too now. She's what, 5 years old, getting out of that puppy stage where, you know, um, they're not quite as rambunctious. They'll lay around a lot more now. Well, if I took her out like to hunt, she'd go like a gangbusters, right?
There's Algonac, still got
Well,
ice.
well, they got a little bit of ice there, but you can look like you see where I had a little bit of open water up there in the top left there. Well, big yawn. What was that for? You tired already? Yeah.
Oh, Gracie.
Oh yeah, she.
I don't know what you do without Gracie.
Oh
And
yeah, she
Vader.
went. Oh yeah, I'd be going nuts in here.
Yeah,
I could.
if
Well, I don't mean.
all you had was the cat, Paul.
Oh yeah, no thanks. I could come or leave with a cat. I could care less really. I mean, I'm not going to kick them out, but
Yeah.
you know, cats aren't my thing.
Yeah, here's the this is out in the main channel there. That's where it goes down through there.
Yeah, yeah, a little bit of ice there.
Yep. Yeah, it's got a little ice to it.
Well, quite the difference, just a few miles up the river, eh?
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah. Everybody, hope you're all having a good Saturday evening. And if you remember or think to, please hit the like button. Jeremy Cox. Yeah, for those of you that didn't know it earlier today, just a little bit a while ago, Curtis Dart did a live stream with the ROV, underwater vehicle. And it turned out, I thought, pretty well. He was down there for, I didn't join it until it was like 45 minutes into it or more. But he was down there for like an hour and a half or hour and 45 minutes. In fact, he still had more battery, Paul, but he didn't have a spare charged battery for his cell phone.
Oh,
And it was his cell phone or iPad or whatever it was. Gave up the ghost. Hey, Bill's here. How you doing, Bill?
Hey,
Newfound.
hey, Mr. Bill.
It's just another day in the neighborhood with Mr. Bill.
Yeah.
Not a lot to report. I haven't been doing any flying or much of anything.
No, same here. Wow, I did that one aerial, but that's it. Still got one more to do, but I think I'm gonna do it Monday morning. So
Yeah, I'm leaning more and more to thinking about. I just, I don't like to get rid of things. That's my problem.
yeah,
But the Mavic 2 Pro is just kind of sitting over there,
yeah.
because my go-to drone has become the Air 2S.
Well, what's Mavic 2 Pro worth now? Just curious. $1,000?
Yeah, about 1,000. Maybe 850 to 1,000. Depends upon what I throw into it. If I just sell the drone, the controller, 3 batteries, some extra props, and all the charger and everything, probably about $900. But I've got a hard case for it. I've got extra batteries. I got the 3 batteries. Yeah, I was thinking for maybe selling it for $900.
Yeah. You know that sign I made last night? Oh,
Yeah,
there it is.
there you go.
It's big enough you can read that. Okay, I think so.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah.
You didn't have any trouble driving a stake in the ground?
Oh, I pounded and pounded. I put that stake in the ground. I must have been in there 5 minutes trying to pound that thing in, take a break, then pound it some more. Oh yeah, that ground is freaking hard. I am so tired of this winter already. I just
Yeah, me too.
and then I went over to that other one, the other side of London. It's got an actual T-bar. This one here is just like a spike, eh? But goddamn, it's just
Now, did you had to take 2 out today too?
nope, just two in.
2 in.
Nope,
Huh?
two in today. Oh yeah, here or not, spikes. Cool.
Jeremy says we need to talk about the drone. Well, Jeremy, I'll put my phone number in here. I always want my things to go to a good home. Um,
Yeah. Oh crap! This stuff goes all over the place.
Here it is, Jeremy. It's been a good drone, I'll tell you that. I feel
See this?
about it sitting over there.
So this is what I put in the ground, Paul. It goes in the ground to where my fingers are down here. Goes up to here, right?
Oh wow.
So that's. But see, it's got square ends on it, so you slide the post over top of it, eh?
Okay.
And that just sits.
So
Goes
how
in the
much
ground.
how much do you get in the ground? All the way down to the tip?
Yeah, this
All
all the way
down
from
to
here.
there. Oh wow.
Well, what's that? Foot and a half, 16 inches,
Yeah.
something like that. So, yeah.
Hey Jeremy, you got my number? I'm gonna delete it.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah. So anywho,
Yeah. A little quiet tonight, Paul, compared to this morning. But you're on to what, 11:30, quarter to 12 or something today?
yeah, we went quite a while today.
Yeah.
You know, once Justin and Matt and everybody gets rolling, and JD, they were enjoying watching the martini bar.
Oh yeah, I heard him commenting about it and everything else, right? So,
Well, I got to the point where I just left it up, and so they were commenting about this and that, and this and that, and look at how they wipe the table off, and they don't wipe the table off, and yeah, it was kind of fun,
yeah.
you know. But then again, you know, a lot of people that are on YouTube, I call myself a people watcher. I like to watch people. I find people and their antics entertaining.
Well, Jimmy said he knows Anderson is in Toledo again, and I'm just across the line from Michigan from her. Oh, cool.
There it is again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can sure tell the difference on the weekends, can't you, Paul?
Oh, yeah. More of a happening place, right?
Yep.
But it seems to attract groups of all ages, though. You know,
Yeah.
it's not like a young person's hang out, and it's not an old person's hang out.
Well, it's right across from the water,
Yeah.
and it's this time of the day, the sun is behind the building, so
Yeah.
it's not real bright sun. But I'm guessing though, Paul, it's got to be what, 74 degrees there? Or...
Well, give me 2 seconds. I'll go find out. Okay, to there, to there. Okay. So what's the temperature, Paul?
I'm guessing 74.
Oh, I'm 66.
66. Okay.
66 feels like 66, and the wind is 8 gusting to 12. And it's going down to 59 degrees Fahrenheit tonight.
Wow.
God, I wish it would go down to 59 here at night.
Yeah. I wish you go to 59 at noon. Yep. So it's jumping tonight. Well,
yeah,
it'll really start jumping. There comes JD. Later on, it's really gonna start jumping.
Well, you know why he came on, because you had that dog hair down.
That's the bat signal.
How's it going, JD?
Pretty good. How you guys doing?
Man, not bad. Not bad. Just sitting there watching all the goodies.
Yeah, we were watching earlier. Curtis was doing live from under the water.
Saw that he did some lives earlier. I just got back from the river. I flew a little bit down there today.
Did you? Good.
Yep, me and my dad went and hiked around 2 different spots.
Good.
Saw a bald eagle in its nest.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I hope you
Pretty
kept
sweet.
an eye on him.
Yes, I did.
You didn't fly too close to him.
No, well, I came back. I didn't see, we just saw the nest. So I was downriver, and when I came back, I was like, well, I'm going to kind of go by it and see. So when I came back, I was like, hey, he was in the tree there. So he was right next to his nest. So I was, way back, but I zoomed in as much as I could to try to get a shot of him. And he swooped out then, but he never came near me, but I was scared enough that I brought the drone in and called it a day on that.
Oh, Justice, he's waiting on the stupid Amazon, taking forever. Did you know if you watch, what is that? Watch a boiling pot, it never
The
boils?
watch package never arrives.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And watch package never arrives. Yeah.
Justin was hoping it was coming today.
Hey, Newfound, Justin, Mike, Jeremy, Danzer. Oh, everybody's here.
Yeah.
So Justin, is it out for delivery?
And we saw this fish. It was at least 2 feet long with this long snout. Like
Like a garfish.
that's what my dad said he thought it was too. Man, it was scary looking. It was up on the bank. Like somebody had caught it and left it or something. I don't know. It was
Oh,
way
really?
up.
Yeah, that's a gar. I don't know why they would leave it there.
That's what I thought. And it was a whole I thought it was a fake fish because it looked so perfect just laying there. I was like, what the heck?
Because a gar, I think, is in the pike family, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think it is. I think it's good eating.
And it looked scary. That's probably why they left it.
Well, yeah, because it's got a long snout like an alligator.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sharp teeth.
It's got sharp teeth. Yeah.
Didn't look like it belonged there. Yep, that's what it was for sure.
yeah.
Mike says a sturgeon, maybe, but I think it was a gar because it
I
was
think
long and slim, right?
Yep, and it looks just like the ones I'm seeing here.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, he's waiting on the Yeti. Did you get your other drone yet there, Justin?
So the Yeti is out for delivery. His little Yeti.
Yeah.
Not the big Yeti, the little Yeti.
A blue Yeti. A blue black Yeti. What do they call it? I don't know. There's a blackout version. I think.
This is the size one he's getting right here.
Yeah. You don't use it, Paul?
Yeah, this one I have for this computer over here.
Oh,
Big one I have over here for that computer.
oh, okay. But they have to be plugged in, don't they?
Yeah, I just plugging it back in now.
Oh, Justin said UPS just pulled up.
Oh, there you go. He'll be a happy little camper now.
Yeah, he's gonna come in here and he's gonna do an unboxing and
Yeah.
Roll. Did he say if he got this drone yet or no?
he hasn't said yet.
Is it all going to be in?
Well, he said he's gonna do an unboxing on the stream here. So.
When he gets this one, and then he said an unboxing when he gets his drone too.
Yeah, see, I did my unboxing earlier. These are all jump drives.
Holy cow!
Oh, yeah.
Well, he uses those to give to the realtors.
Well, I get them. I get most of them back, but the odd one doesn't come back, so I got to replenish it every once in a while.
You get a really good deal there on those, or?
Yeah, there's what $3.50 a piece.
Oh,
You got 12 of them.
There's 10 in a package for $32, so $3.20 a piece.
Yeah.
the drone just arrived. All right, Justin.
Oh, the drone.
Yeah. Well, I think he ordered the other one, didn't he? And I'm not sure if he ordered off Amazon or not. United Postal. Just for okay, United Postal Service. I was thinking the other one.
It ended up being a nice day today. It's probably like 40, 45, but no wind,
Yeah.
no
Oh,
clouds.
We got a high right now of 29. Hey,
There-
There he is.
Yoo-hoo-hoo.
Half of him.
Mr. Excited.
No, don't hear you, Justin.
Yeah, that's because he didn't get his microphone.
Nope, nothing yet. Nope.
Your microphone probably is on strike because it knows you're replacing it.
Yeah, it says "Yep, yours ain't working."
Right back.
Nope, not yet.
Mia's got to go out, Paul.
Okay, I got it. I'll just keep telling Justin he don't have a microphone, even though it is working. No, it's not working. Just kidding.
Okay, all right, okay.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Hey, Lynn, how you doing?
Good evening, Lynn.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yep,
Yeah,
we can
I
hear
can
you
hear
now.
you now.
Okay.
What, your headphones aren't working or what?
Well, no, I don't have my other mic hooked up, so I can't hook in my headphones until I have the mic hooked up. But the
Oh,
gentleman just got here.
hoo-hoo.
Right.
Plain brown wrapper besides the UPS stuff.
We'll see what it comes in. I'm curious if it comes in a DJI box or if it's a plain box. So it looks like a plain box.
Oh, just a plain box. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I kind of wondered if it'd be in a plain box or not.
Well, I also actually
You win.
contacted Drone Nerds today. So I'm gonna send off my other one. And then they'll give me an estimate of how much it's gonna cost to fix it. And then I can
Oh, yeah.
decide whether I just want them to send it back or fix it.
Da-da-da. There
Whoa,
it
they
is.
don't even have the prop holders on it.
No. But they actually, I'm surprised it came with props, honestly. Because it said that it was just a drone. It was showing a picture without no props or nothing.
But it's brand new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't come in a DJI box, so.
Hmm.
It's kind of weird.
You don't want to waste the advertising on just a drone. But it wouldn't take them much to have some ink thrown on a white box. You know.
Fell off the truck.
Yeah.
Get all these stickers off.
Now you got to put a battery in it and bind it and all that stuff.
Well, I have to wait till Friday.
Oh,
Yeah.
for the refresh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm not gonna turn it on until then.
Mm.
Because I don't want it to activate.
Yeah. Yeah.
The packaging wasn't very great, so
Yeah.
hopefully nothing's messed up on it. I mean, it looks good and everything. But it's from Amazon, so worst case scenario, they're gonna send me a new one.
Yeah, that's true. So your microphone's out for delivery too?
Yeah, I'm waiting on Amazon. They're being super slow.
Yeah.
Smell like a fresh mini too. Smell that drone smell.
Uh-huh. Hey, hey, West Haven always and forever.
Never seen them. Hey, West Haven.
Mia was being bad.
Oh.
She chewed up the corner of my electric blanket.
Ooh.
Oh,
I just got,
You just got it?
yeah, like December.
did
Oh.
it ruin it?
She got some of the, it's a stuffed electric blanket. She got some of the stuffing out of it.
Oh,
Not to
geez.
the wires or anything.
It didn't touch the wires, Paul. Just sew it back up. Oh, I'll take to the Lynn. Maybe she'll sew it up for you.
Or
Lucky-
Loctite 401.
Somebody's got a drone.
Where'd you go?
Is Justin's mic working yet? Because he's
Yeah,
frozen
looks
now.
like he froze now.
Yeah.
Justin, come in, Justin.
But it was advertised on Amazon as brand new, so it better have that care refresh, otherwise I'm gonna be pissed. Because I double checked the listing and it said brand new, so.
You can usually you can go by the serial number if it's an R or whatever.
Well, like I said, when I turn it on, if it doesn't offer it to me, then I'm gonna call Amazon and find out why.
Or you just return it. Just tell them,
Well,
Right,
even a refresh, you can put a thing on it.
back over here with the other ones. Make sure there's no paperwork or anything in there. What the hell is that? They ain't put no paperwork, nothing in there.
Nothing.
Weird.
I think they gave you at least a user manual or something with it. I mean, I don't need it, but you think they would.
Yeah, you would think so. Bare bones. Yeah. Now I gotta get back up and let her
Strange.
back in.
Yours comes that way, but my replacements have all come in like sealed, brand new boxes.
Yeah.
Well, I'll know whether it's new or not because it will offer me the care refresh right when I activate it. And if it's not on there, then we're gonna have a problem. You know, Amazon actually offers a it's like $24 for 2 years, and it covers one-time damage.
replacement, does it?
Well, what they do is if they don't feel like they can fix it, if it's too expensive, they'll just give you the money you paid for the drone back.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like Walmart's warranties. I actually tell people it's actually the Walmart warranties are actually really worth the money because say you go in there and you buy a $300 computer, right? And 6 months, a year later, you pay that 2-year warranty, and all of a sudden it breaks. Guess what Walmart's going to tell you? Oh, we don't want to fix it because it's going to cost too much. All they're going to do is just give you all the money that you paid for it back. They're just going to send you a check. So it is worth it because at least you'll get your money back that you paid
Yeah.
for it, you know? Stop blinking. Damn it.
Okay, we're not doing that, Bill. We're gonna wrap up this before everybody goes. Because it would make them look so weak, and it seems like that's like a weak thing to them. So,
Did you do any flying today, Paul? Either of you, Pauls?
Nope.
No,
Not today.
no, we didn't go anywhere.
But it's still daylight out. Yeah. What time of day is it?
5:45.
Oh. 'Cause I still haven't tested the Inspire yet to see if it'll fly.
Oh, haven't
If
you?
it, I'm still haven't tried it out. Yeah. I don't know what the winds are doing. Let me see. 13 gusts and 19. That's not bad. I mean, it can't go very high here because I got so many trees and hydro lines.
Yeah.
There's Curtis. Hey, Curtis.
Curtis.
Hoo-hoo, Mr. Curtis. Mike saying June 10th, 2 a day starts when leaving Manitowoc 1:30 and arriving in Ludington at 6:30 a.m. Yeah. So did you pull that treasure chest up there, Curtis?
See where Amazon is at. Come on. Saving it for a later dive.
Yeah, when he was under the water there, he thought he didn't know if it was furniture or treasure chest, and then he got some hot little mama up on the surface because you could hear her
Yeah,
talking.
yeah,
to
got him all
his
complustered. He
attention,
lost
got him
where he
flustered.
was.
Yeah. And he lost track of where it was. Yep. But
What's working?
that's what I did this afternoon, Paul. I went over to I happened to be doing something, all of a sudden it came up on the screen that here's the big deal of the day from, and it had Best Buy.
Yeah,
So the Best Buy big deal of the day, $99. You get a Mavic 3.
What?
And it was the Best Buy logo and everything,
yep.
So I signed up for it. And what it did was it signed me up in PayPal for $99 and no taxes, no anything, just $99.
Yeah.
So I says, I better call PayPal. So I called PayPal, and the gal on there, she was really nice. She starts giggling. Well, if it seems too good to be true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they sent a notice to, and the seller. Let me see if I still got it.
Hmm.
Hey, Rob.
So it was a scam pretty much?
Yeah. The seller.
Shit, the care refresh alone for that drone is $500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much a mini too, for than just the care refresh for that.
Anyway,
So, yeah,
I don't see I just got to thinking, there's something wrong there.
So Monday I'm gonna print that paperwork off from Drone Nerds, fill it out, throw it in a box, and send it off.
Wasn't there about a year ago? There's a whole bunch
yeah,
of
for the
Inspires or
medical.
something.
Whole bunch of what?
A whole bunch of Inspires were for sale, real cheap. People
Fire 2
jumping on.
through Walmart. Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's because they mislabeled it, but they'll never honor
Mislabeled
that
it,
kind
yeah.
of crap.
But they collected everybody's money during the week, and then all of a sudden the ad disappeared, and they notified all of us the first of the next week that you're not getting an Inspire 2 combo package with the big cameras and everything else. We're not going to get them for $39.99 because I ordered 12 of them.
Well, it's just like how Walmart used to have that price match policy, right?
Yep.
And then freaking somebody from Target on their website accidentally put the switches were supposed to be $2.99, and they put them for $2.99. And people were coming into Walmart wanting us to match it. We were like, hell no. I'm
Yep.
giving you a $300 switch for $3. Get the hell out of here. Like, you really thought that was gonna fly when you walked in here? Like, come on now. And then the Target fixed it within like an hour because Walmart actually contacted Target and said, hey, you screwed something up. because they were having people coming in all the Walmarts trying to get them to price match it. Because Target wasn't selling them, but Walmart had them out on the shelf, so they were trying to price match it to get them for that price. Walmart was like, hell no. There's like somebody posted a post. I don't know if any of you guys saw it about a week or two ago on Facebook. And it said, Walmart's got 65-inch TVs that they smuggled into the United States through customs, and now a judge is forcing them to sell them for $1 a piece.
Yeah.
It's like, and then somebody had a picture of a thing of them in Walmart and had a price thing up above the sign above them that said for $1. I was like, yeah, okay. But you know, those ads on Facebook, man, they're something else, man. Facebook just lets them get away with it. They'll outright still DJI ads and say, oh, you can get this drone for $99. It'll be like the Mavic 3, right? And they'll have a slash through it. It'll say $2,300 off for $100. And people fall for it all the time.
It was a Mavic 3 in the picture.
Yeah,
Yes.
they'll outright steal DJI ads. And Facebook will let them do it too. It's freaking stupid.
Yeah.
And this is, well, see, this is how some of them will screw you, right? Because they'll actually, this is the loophole they'll find in PayPal, right? Is they'll send you, they'll sell you the item, right, that you think that you're buying, right? But they'll send the item to you. They'll send you the wrong item, like you'll think you're getting a $2,000 drone for $100, right?
Yeah.
So but they'll send you like a little gold ring or something, piece of crap, little cheap thing. And then you'll call up PayPal and be like, hey, they didn't send me the right thing. I want my money back. Well, PayPal will contact the company. Company will say, well, we want the item back before we give you your money back. And so PayPal says, okay, well, they'll pick a shipping amount that costs higher than what you paid them. So you don't want to send it back. Well, PayPal won't refund you unless you send the item back first.
Yep. So there it is, $99 to MK Innotech Limited.
It's like if you look up DJI drones on Google, there's all kinds of weird named companies that supposedly sell them. Like the companies you've never heard of. Like if it doesn't say DJI or Amazon or Target or a company I know, or Drone Nerds or something like that, I'm not clicking on there and giving you my money. But Mike Night Train, there was a company on Facebook that said they were selling those like the Segways, but it was like a track Segway. And they said, oh, you could get it for like, I think it was like $50 or something. Well, he paid it just to see if he would get it. And they ended up sending him a gold ring.
No.
A little cheapy gold ring in the mail. It wasn't even gold.
That's that's the Algonac cam right there.
Oh yeah. Is that live, Paul, right now?
Yeah,
So that other ship must be getting ready to go through right behind him.
it's right behind it.
Oh, he's just barreling through there.
But you can see the smoke coming out of the stack, so he's got it revved up pretty good.
Yeah.
Does they just go through and make stripes with that? Because it doesn't seem like it's a very wide.
That is a ice breaking tug. The Coast Guard has several of them. And they also use them. They have a barge they put on the bow in the summertime when they work on buoys and stuff like that for channel markers. And
I mean, you think they would just have one big, massive ship with a huge, like, 100, 200 foot wide blade on the front of it that just push all that shit right out of the way.
well, the problem you have is when you break ice, you want it to flow away. If you had a big wide ship, it would push all that ice out sideways, like up onto the banks of the river.
Yeah.
Like there's a buoy right there. You sure wouldn't want to push too much ice up against it.
Okay.
That's some sharp looking ice too, man. It looks like you just fall in and just be cut to hell.
Yeah. Man.
Doesn't it? It looks like a bunch of razor blades, huh, JD?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Algo North.
Well, see, that thing's coming behind him and making a huge path through there.
Yep.
Because I know that thing's a lot wider than that little ship that was pushing
Oh, yeah.
ice.
Okay, that's fine. All right, well, I'll see you Monday.
But those little tug style boats like the Coast Guard was just driving, man, those are some tough little boats though, man.
Yep.
They're powerful little things too. I love when I see a little tiny tug up against like an aircraft carrier and it's just nudging it along.
Yeah, the channel, there's an island out there, and that channel goes the other side of the island.
Devil horn ice, Mike said. What kind of mic is that, JD?
XL.
Come on.
Yep. MXL 990.
It's so crazy how like cheap studio stuff is now because everybody's doing so many like live feeds and stuff now.
Hey,
Should've
Welsh Rob, how you doing?
Had
You
this
know-
one for a long time.
Hey, Rob.
If you got just a basic mic like that 10, 15 years ago, you'd probably be looking at $500-$600 easy. Now you can get one of these for like $30.
The electronic age is wonderful.
Oh yeah, if I set up a studio the way I have it set up now, 15 years ago, I probably would have paid 10 grand to do that. Now you can set up a nice little decent studio for $500-$600.
Yep.
You know, that's including the cost of having a decent computer, you know. You could be looking at anywhere between $500 to $1,000, depending on how nice the stuff you want.
Paul, what's your weather supposed to be there tomorrow?
My weather for tomorrow? Oh, okay, let's go take a look.
You know what's so weird too is like I'm watching myself on YouTube on the live feed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're supposed
And
to
I
be 32 degrees tomorrow, Paul,
Oh,
and half an inch of snow.
oh,
I look
When-
clear as hell.
Yeah, it's 19 gusting to 29 mile an hour tomorrow. But see,
Justin,
Monday's supposed
Justin-
to be nice.
Justin, how much snow you got on the ground there? I heard Sarah laughing.
It's a crisp, cool 82
Yeah.
It's 80 degrees.
Yeah. Come on, go.
A little bit of a heat flurry.
with a low of 61.
But
Wow.
yeah, for some reason on my screen, when I'm watching it here, my contrast looks all screwed up, but then on the live feed through YouTube, I look perfect. So weird.
We're warming up this week. 55 tomorrow, 64 Monday, 70 Tuesday, 73 Wednesday.
Oh, those are going to be some nice days to go flying, JD.
Oh yeah.
There you go, JD.
Hopefully it's not windy. All right, all right.
Is it
Oh,
something about that table and hot chicks?
Yeah, a couple lonely girls there.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about that table, and that's the one nobody wipes down.
Look, it's getting chilly there too. She's having to cuddle up there. Boy, it is packed on the street there.
Yeah.
It is. Well, look on the other side of the street too. Look at all the people walking down the pier or that near that bridge and everything.
Yep.
Yeah, but Hodges, earlier we were watching this morning.
Yeah.
The guy picks up all the dirty dishes, takes the used napkin that the chick was using and starts wiping the table down with it.
With
Which-
and then just leaves, and the table was all like gross and nasty looking.
Yep.
Oh yeah, just yeah.
And then he walks over to a little table for two people, cleans it off, and scrubs the hell out of the table.
He's turning on the overhead
There he
heater.
goes. Yeah,
Yeah.
people are cold there. They're all huddled up. Hey, drone shots.
Look at here. She's getting a little nipply over here.
Yeah, she is.
Why, they sticking out? What?
She's trying to cover it up. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, you got to think too, man. They're right off the water there, so they're probably
Oh,
getting a nice cool breeze.
Oh, look at that one over leaning on the car over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being
This
pink.
This is JD's version of candy porn.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's a flotation device up against the car there.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of people get out there after 6 o'clock. You got come back here about 7 or 8 o'clock and it's really swamped.
Yeah.
All the partiers are out and about.
Well, you know, even how much I love Tim Hortons and everything else. I see a backup like that out onto the road there. I keep driving. It's not worth it. I don't know. Those people sitting there all want to go in.
Yeah.
Awful.
Well, you got to
freaking
think
bad.
Friday and Saturday nights, they're all out there drinking,
Yep.
Yeah.
so they're going to wait.
You're gonna say they're probably gonna wait quite a while. You know?
One for you, JD, right there.
That just goes to show you they probably
Mhm.
have. I'm sure they have really good food there, but they're probably more known for their bar than they are their food.
Couple going there. And,
Yeah, but you seen the price of their drinks and stuff in there? Holy crap, man.
People pay it though.
Yeah. Well, the girl left. The two that leaned
I
against
can't
the
figure. Yeah, I don't know. People are really weird. Like
they're over here.
They weren't waiting
Oh,
in line
okay.
really.
Oh,
No, their friends were in line, and so they
oh,
were.
their friends. Oh, okay, okay.
Oh,
See,
they
there
were
they
just
are.
leaning on the
Yeah.
car. I see.
Ooh,
They're resting on the car.
yeah. I guess you wouldn't want to leave your car parked up front there like that. Everybody be leaning on it.
Yeah.
And that window's down on the front. You see that? They got the
Yep.
front window down. The
Sunroof was open.
yeah. But I mean, the amount of traffic walking through there too, I'm sure you wouldn't have to be too concerned with somebody screwing with your car.
Yeah.
'Cause there's just fucking 40 people walking by there every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And honestly, this is probably in a really nice area because
Hmm.
I almost bet the houses right there within a mile of this place are probably expensive as hell.
Yeah.
Because the closer you get to the coast there in Florida, it gets freaking pricey.
We'll let JD come up for air for a little bit there.
Like houses, like houses where I live, could be like 1,500, 2,000 a month. But if you go to Orlando or Tampa, you're talking almost double that.
Really?
Yeah, it gets expensive when you get to the coast. Like West Palm Beach is super expensive.
Yeah, I get the feeling most of the people that we watch on there, it isn't about the money.
Yeah.
No. So I said that's a nice area. You can tell because the streets look really clean.
And you can tell it's a nice place because they clean the tables with napkins.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, they're first class.
Look, I can't fault the place because one lazy employee. So
I think it was multiple because then the guy that came to actually clean it didn't clean it either.
yeah, I remember he just kind of wiped it.
Kind of halfway, yep.
Yeah.
Hey, drone shots is in the house.
Hey, drone shots.
Hey,
Not
Jody.
bad.
Eric Ross out there too.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, Rob is still with us in the chat. Thank you, Rob.
Yep.
It's 11:10 there over there.
Oh, hold on. I got to send you a picture. Sarah was actually looking at pictures of the inside of the bar. Have you seen the pictures on the inside?
Yep.
You seen the naked chick they got painted up on the wall?
No, never seen that.
Hold on, let me. I'll show it. I'll send it to you guys. You guys can see it.
You could just screen share it if you want to, or is it on your phone?
It's on my phone. I'd have to send it to Messenger, and then you can screen share it. Let's see. No, don't do that.
Hey, there's an advertisement. Ukraine drone pilots needed in Ukraine.
There we go.
There you go, Paul.
And it'd almost be cheaper. You
I
know,
sent it to Murray and Messenger.
okay, it would almost be cheaper over in Ukraine if you got a whole bunch of those, the drones, and they do the shows. If you put those up without the lights on and let the jets run into those and suck them into the engines, and because just one of those handheld rocket
Missiles, yeah.
missiles, I think they said they're like $500,000 or $600,000 a piece.
I know Tomahawks, they run about $500,000 to $1 million.
Yeah.
They're expensive. Those are the ones that are like self-guiding stealth Tomahawks that come off like the destroyers and the submarines. They look like a little mini plane flying through there.
Justin sent me. Okay, here we go. Screen share.
Yeah, it's the back of the bar. I wonder who that is. I bet you that's like the owner or somebody.
I don't know.
I'm kind of curious if that's just like a random painting of just somebody's vision of somebody, or if that's actually,
Yeah, I'm thinking that is.
Girl.
or if it's actually somebody that like owns a bar or something.
It's erotic, but it isn't gross. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's tasteful.
Tasteful. That's it. That's it.
Classy.
Classy, yeah.
Real classy.
Yep.
It's got that Playboy type feel. I mean, that's what that whole magazine was like.
Eric Ross. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, Jeremy Cox said $500,000 for one Tomahawk. Yeah, they're expensive. I would think a Sidewinder would probably be more around like 10, 20,000. One that comes actually off the jet, like an air-to-air missile. I wouldn't think they would be that expensive because the Tomahawks are huge. Like I said, they look like a little mini plane flying through the air.
Well, we all know when the government buys something, it's always like 100 times more
I was
than
gonna
what
say, yeah, it probably costs $100 to make them.
it's like those $3,500 toilet seats, you know?
America.
America.
$1,000 hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that the hammer's $1,000. It's they paid $10 for the hammer, but they didn't tell you what they did with the other $990. Well, that's what I said, because the average U.S. defense budget every year is like, say, between 600 750 billion, right?
Yeah.
But there's also a couple $100 billion that goes towards black projects that nobody knows what it goes to.
Yeah.
Because it's listed, in the congressional budget under like code names and stuff. So I mean, really, we probably spend close to $1 trillion a year on defense.
Oh, what do you got there?
Oh, that's nice.
That's Bill from Newfound Drone Productions.
Oh, boy. Can he take pictures or what?
Oh, he can, that guy. He's just
Beauty.
absolutely amazing.
Hi,
Hey,
Tim. My
Tim.
name is
Howdy,
John
Tim.
Girl. Oh, that was hilarious last night. Oh. Yeah, because Jeremy said which version of the Sidewinder. I know they were making a new Sidewinder missile that actually had thrust vectoring and could get off like real off-bore sight shots. They were designing one that actually the fins would move, so it could like almost completely turn
Yeah.
when it's chasing a plane. It can almost completely turn and follow it. That's right. My name's Drone Girl, Tim. I'm a Southern belle.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my God.
Well, you got Matt pretty good with that.
Like I said, I kept that going for like a month and a half. He would at times expect thought it was me, but then like I said, somebody would say something weird in the chat about it, and then he would be like, "Oh, it might be that person."
Yeah. That's all it takes.
Oh, I love Matt though. I had to get him.
Well, you got him. Because you did it, you did it on and off for a while too, right?
Yeah. Like I said, it was about a month and a half.
Hey, Paul and JD, do you notice that every time, move your head side to side slowly, Justin? Come back. No, I didn't see it. There was like a black dot every once in a while there on his forehead.
Probably just my green screen not focusing.
Yeah, it could be. Nope,
Like
don't
you're an
see
alien.
alien.
He's transforming.
Well, I don't have the fancy camera like Paul has. It's got the follow me mode.
Yeah, Paul Hodges got the follow me cam.
Yep. Wow. Yeah, it's not on right now, though.
It's got the
Nope.
sensors for the obstacle avoidance, all that.
Oh, yeah. The optical avoidance.
When it gets too close to it, it backs up.
Yeah. Huh.
Tim said you got to expect that kind of stuff when you have a big channel like Matt.
True, Tim. He's
Okay, this ain't good. It's frozen.
big time. Oh, there I saw the black dot.
Huh.
$910.
It was green screen related, I believe.
Not $910. 910 subscribers. Matt has.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's
Yeah, he was. Oh my God, he was on some shit
He was
last
on a
night.
roll. Yep.
he's kind of a big deal.
Yeah. Oh, there it goes.
There it is.
Yep. There it is. Yep.
Your inner beast coming out.
But I've noticed, like on StreamYard, you can adjust your green screen. It actually has a bar for that. On Zoom, it doesn't do that though.
Just automatic. Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't give you a little bar to be able to kind of adjust it if it's being a little off. That's why I said I hate that, because Zoom has really good features. Like both of them have good features, but then they both have stuff that the other one doesn't.
Jeremy says $381,069 for an AIM
AM9X.
9X.
Be a dealer, missile dealer.
Yeah, he's a secret arms dealer.
You got a trench coat. And
Yeah.
what do you got? Tomahawks.
Oh, what was that movie with freaking where he was the arms dealer? It had it was actually not a bad movie. What the hell was that movie for? It had Nicolas Cage in it.
60 seconds.
No, that's not
He's
an
done
arms
so
dealer
many
movie.
movies.
National Treasure.
No,
Leaving Las
it wasn't
Vegas.
an arms dealer in National Treasure. That was a Disney movie.
Con Air.
Do what?
Con Air.
No, that was a good movie. That's a classic, though. That's one of those classic TV movies. Like, if it comes on, I'll watch it. Now, after National Treasure, he kind of fell
Lord
off.
of War.
Lord of War, that was it.
He doesn't turn anything down, it seems like. He does some real stinky movies.
Well, even look at Bruce Willis, though. That's why I said what they're doing is these damn A-list celebrities that used to, be picky about what roles they took in scripts. Now they're getting hired by all these streaming services, and they'll say, "Pump me out 10 movies." They give them 10 shitty scripts, and they make 10 crappy movies. Like Bruce Willis's last 2 or 3 movies were horrible.
Yeah.
Now, Dogs of War, that was the one with what was his name from Accepted? Jonah Hill. That was the one with Jonah Hill. For him and his buddy, it was a film based on the true story. But that was a good movie too. I love when he rolls up on the gang members selling the drugs.
Yeah.
He shows
Hey,
them his
Paul.
pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
found a
so-
place really cheap for sale if you want to buy it.
Watch me like $2 million.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, right on the erosion.
Yeah, look at this. Back in November. But anyways, they found the Bluff Pit Road another 20 to 30 feet further in just 3 months. And we wait till spring, we get the rainy season and everything. Look at this. It's just look at how the hell would you get that boat out of there without a crane?
How bad would
there's
that be? Lose your property. I just don't have my property anymore.
Yeah,
Anything you
you're
go
paying
about-
a tax on money down here.
Well, if
We have to
anything, you
get some
literally
house movers and stuff and move all it over to next to the road.
On the
Well,
other side of the
same.
street. Yeah.
If it's
Well,
your
no.
prop, yeah, if you own it.
go about 200-300 yards on the other side of the road there.
Yeah.
I mean, I would definitely go a little deeper just
Yeah,
to be on the safe side because you don't know when that erosion will stop.
And it
That-
looks like
that's-
it's built on stilts anyway, wasn't it, Paul?
No, I don't know. But that's not that far from me. It's only about 20 miles.
Man,
Yeah. It's along Lake Erie there.
losing the farm.
Mhm. Wow. We got down Port Bruce, they had to move the road because it was like this. It was so close to the going over the embank that they expropriated a bunch of farmland, put a road right down through the middle of it all.
Jody said, slide it down to the water.
Yeah.
Right? Ride that bitch down the side of the cliff.
Oh, the boat, yeah, just
Yeah.
slide her down, yeah, right into the water. Water's a little hard right now.
Cruise it off.
Why
Just wait till it slowly erodes under the boat and just kind of
Yeah.
slowly slide down.
I don't know why I go to the NVIDIA broadcast, my phone, my computer locks up,
Well, I know
or my
you-
not, or my picture. What the hell's going on here?
maybe your CPU's getting maxed out for some reason.
Go back to the
Like
regular
that's
camera again.
an issue. What?
How can you have to be out there?
Not a bad shot. You look real focused in the. Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
You're back.
Yeah, back. I don't know. It keeps locking up my camera when I go to switch it over to NVIDIA broadcast.
Justin's got to work on a foot massage,
Yeah, he's getting
pedicure, and jewelry in a car.
a honeydew list.
Yeah. He turned the volume off. Just
Try
see
it
if we
again.
cover-
No, no.
Oh, what was
that-
that? I didn't hear you.
Hey,
Pedicure, a foot
Yeah.
massage, jewelry, and a car. The question is, what is it that Justin needs to get for Sarah?
Uh-huh.
all those things.
Ah, that's it.
Thanks.
Oh, it looks so good having all three drones back up there. It's gonna be nice having four of them up there when I get that other one fixed. Because if it's under $200, I'm fixing it.
Regular mini, the mini 2, and an air.
Air 2, and then I'll have a second mini too. Well, the mini one's kind of Sarah's drone, but she hasn't really flown it much. Because I let her have that one just because it's not really long range. You can get about a half a mile if you're on a really, clear opening. You just happen to not get any interference.
I was going, today was the furthest I was able to go without it, saying remote, whatever, some kind of fail. I was like 13 or 1400 meters, I think, down the river. It was just perfectly clear, nothing.
Meters.
What did I say?
Are you in Canada?
That's what it's. Yeah, I have never
Or
changed
speak
it.
right.
He hasn't changed it over.
I've never changed it over.
Oh, you didn't put it on Imperial?
No, I might have on one of them. Maybe the first one.
Move up there with Hodges and talking leaders.
When you crash as many drones as me, Justin, you don't worry about your settings anymore because you're not going to have the drone very long. So
I got to go by feet because I look at that and I'm like, how the hell? What's 2,000 meters? How far is that?
yeah, even feet though, I'm kind of bad with. It's like ask me how big that tree is. I don't know.
What's a mile? 5,000.
200.
200 and some, right? And some change.
Yeah.
No, still doing it.
You think I should know that, but
Okay, it's working now. That's kind of weird. Yeah, because now it'll follow me, won't it? Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, Paul, is gas still on the rise over there in Canada?
Well, it was supposed to make a jump about 10 cents a liter this weekend, but it was still around $1.53 a liter. But that's about what it was there earlier in the week too. So
That makes it about $6 or $7 a gallon, doesn't it?
$1.53. It's more than that.
so Bill said 5,280, which he's right. So that means when Bill did the Air 2S, you went 15,000. Was it 7? Oh shit! No, I don't have it. Hold on.
He went a little over 3 miles.
Yeah.
All $6.88 a gallon.
$6.88 a gallon over in Canada for fuel.
Almost $7. They figure it's going to be $2 a liter by the end of by the beginning of summer. So that would be what, $9 a gallon?
$9 a gallon.
I don't even look at the price of it. I just get it.
That's what I said. It's $3 and about 60 cents here as well, Jody. It keeps kind of bouncing back and forth. It was like $1.40, $1.50 a year and a half or so ago.
It's $3.14 a gallon here right now.
I wish. Like I wish it was that price.
Oh, in California, it's getting up there too. I think in some places it's almost at $7 a gallon. And then in Nevada, I think it was Nevada, it was right over $4 a gallon.
So how much a gallon, Paul?
Here?
Yeah.
$3.14.
$3.14. Okay. Divided by 4.5 liters, which is a gallon. So they'd be about 70 cents a liter.
Bill said, "Mr. Big Bucks JD." He's like,
I can't change the price of it, so no reason.
Tim Jackson says $1.75 a liter there. Well, it's $1.52 here right now, I think. $1.53. Not like that. Yeah, I know. I figured that's what's happening, especially even here with Trudeau, because was it April 1st? We're supposed to have the next round of carbon tax put on 1st of April.
I wouldn't mind having one of those Teslas, but they still haven't. The price is still a little bit crazy.
There are cheaper ones, but I think there is a cheaper model
Like 25 or
actually
30
doesn't.
grand.
Yeah, but there's one that's cheaper, but
Even
it doesn't have the self-driving. It has everything but that actual feature.
I don't really like that crap anyways.
Yeah, no kidding.
I do too. I do.
You do?
Yeah, I think that's awesome. I think in 10 years when it's going to be, I think in 10 years it's going to be way better. Do about another 10, 15 years.
Well, right now it's like the way they're doing it, it's just like here and there, like, oh, lane assist and this crap. And I had a rental that was doing that and I wasn't used to it. It's like jerking me around, like, no, come on, man. I'm driving.
Well, you know, Matt over in Australia, he was telling me that his work truck has the sensors and all that around it and the lane assist and everything. And he said there was a couple of times where he was driving down the road in his freaking 18-wheeler and the damn, it thought something was in front of him and there wasn't shit there.
Oh,
And the truck was like, so he actually turns it off. Like he ended up turning it off because it was such a hassle.
That rental I had it turned off the cruise control. If you got too close, it like auto shut off. And I didn't know what the heck was going on. It just like all of a sudden I look down, I'm going like 50 on the highway. Like, what the hell?
I mean, like
It
10
was a
years ago,
Camry.
the computer power in 10 years and the learning over the next 10, 15 years of what works and what doesn't, it'll be amazing in like 10, 15 years. Because eventually it'll get to the point where I don't even
Hey,
think
Uncle
we'll have
Bill, how
steering
you
wheels.
doing? Uncle Bill's Toys is here.
Uncle Bill in the house.
The biggest thing is this: people got to get comfortable with it when it does get super good. Because I think that, like I said, I think there will be a point where there's not going to be steering wheels in cars anymore. It will just be you get in the car and it drives you where you got to go. Like you'd be sitting in the back reading the newspaper. It will get like that at some point.
There, Bill's driving right now. I was just gonna say I don't think you had that pinned, and now I saw it pop up.
I'm
The link.
sure I pinned it, but it disappeared. So
I had to scroll up earlier, but I always know it's there. So
You don't need Bill driving down the road, scrolling up in the chat, trying to find it.
Bill's driving home from work.
hop on up here, Bill. Drive home with you.
And I just bought a new vape the other day and had to take it back because the one that I got the other day, it kept shorting out saying that the coil wasn't there. So they gave me a new one today and took the old one and they labeled it as a manufacturer defect. This one's super nice. It's got like a leather handle with stitching. Little LCD screen.
Red.
Hey, here comes Uncle Bill.
Hey,
He is.
Hey, Bill, how's it going?
Hey,
What's
must be
up?
on his
What's
way
up?
home.
I'm heading home.
almost. I'm sitting in the driveway at work. I would have left 10 minutes ago, but you guys were just so interesting. I couldn't leave.
Marshall said North Korea just shot a missile over the Japanese sea.
Oh boy.
Of course they did. Of course they did.
They weren't getting any
They're
attention.
they're just trying to prove how scared they are of President Biden.
Yeah.
Hey, North Korea is on the bottom of my list of worries. I can barely
Got
even keep the population.
I don't know. I'm concerned about everybody now. You know, it's funny. My brother works in the defense contracting business, and he says there's all kinds of stuff he can't tell me because it's top secret. He actually can't tell me. But he says you have no idea this slimy shit that the administration's been doing, and he said he can't tell me.
They has to sign NDAs.
No, he's a defense contractor. They work with the government. You can't talk about it.
Well, I know. I'm saying they have like a NDA they have.
Non-disclosure
Yeah.
agreement.
Because they can't talk about stuff.
Well, the thing of it is that there's so much going on that in the background is Hunter Biden and Daddy, you know? They get
Yeah.
paid.
Oh, no, there's all kinds of stuff that's gone on between him and China, between
Yep.
him and Ukraine.
Yep.
You know, it's the amount of money that's passed through the Biden family is incredible.
All faults.
But-
Yeah.
Can't talk about it. So, and he actually wouldn't tell me, and he's my brother. So there you go. But he said he goes out. That's the one thing about that idiot getting in office is he was going to make a lot of money. Because we knew as soon as he got elected, there was going to be a war. I said that as soon as he got elected, guaranteed. There's going to be a war. and we're
Well, I
gonna-
mean, in reality, every president has either gone to war or has been sitting president while there's a war going on. I mean, we've been in perpetual war for the past like 70 years.
There were no new wars under. There were no new wars under Trump.
No,
Nothing new.
but he was a sitting president while one was going on.
Well, yeah, but
I'm
he
saying
took
that
over.
he was
He
the-
took over It took over what was going on with ISIS, and he kicked the shit out of them, and now they're gone.
Right.
You know, I mean, you gotta be decisive. You gotta let the enemy think that you're just crazy enough to do something like that, and they hold off because they know eventually some soft-minded, addle-brained shithead's gonna take over. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't say that. That's political.
And the other thing, Bill, that I just don't understand, maybe it's just me being stupid. Ukraine has applied to become a member of NATO like 7 years ago, okay?
All right, they got turned down. Yeah, I know.
And they just tabled it. So when all this, when he started this nonsense, all they had to do was to vote them into NATO, and they'd be covered from all this stuff. You know, Putin is.
Well, that's just it. You'd actually have to be willing to put boots on the ground against the Russians, and you know, because that's what would be happening right now, and it's just not going to happen. You know, and you gotta. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not the greatest regime in there, but they actually relinquished their nuclear weapons.
Yep. And they
The
were
problem
promised
is that they-
protection. Yep.
Right. Yeah. That you're
They
going to
were
be
promised
okay.
Protection from the West if they were to get rid of their nuclear weapons, and they did.
But instead, we green-lighted Nord Stream. We,
Yep.
you know, the Germany and the rest of the European Union is buying $1 billion a day in oil from the Russians. So they got plenty of friggin' money. These sanctions don't mean shit to them.
Yep.
A
Well,
day.
they're buying
And
a
we're-
lot of natural gas. too.
We're buying 500,000 gallons a day from them.
Yep.
You know, and what kind of sense? And Trump said this to the national security. He said, Council, the European Union, he's like, what kind of sense does it make that you're buying 70% of your energy from Russia while we're paying 4% of our gross national product towards NATO to protect you from Russia?
Yep.
What kind of sense does that make?
Well,
Yeah.
see, that's
So,
what
I mean-
I was saying yesterday is Germany got rid of all their nuclear power plants and started funneling in a bunch of natural gas from Russia. And now all these European countries are relying on their natural gas and their oil because Russia's the biggest natural gas producer in the world.
Well, don't listen to the dinks, the dickheads out there. They go, oh no, Keystone Pipeline's been in existence in 2008, 2009, whatever. It's still pumping. Yes, it is. It was the Keystone Pipeline XL, which was another pipeline, a different branch. We understand that, and it was never in operation. So that has no effect. Yes, it does. The fact that it was green lighted and we were building it causes oil futures to drop. It causes the overseas countries to lower their price of oil. And don't forget the fact that he also canceled hundreds of license, exploration licenses from national lands in this country. So there's a reason our fuel has gone up 40% in 2 years.
Yep.
Our barrels of fuel, anyway. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
'cause
just
there was a point where Saudi Arabia was almost giving away oil.
it was down to
almost
40 bucks. It was
nothing.
down to $40 a gallon. Now it's over 100. And because he shut the pipeline down and he stopped
You need a
exploration.
barrel, right?
Yep.
You
$40
said
a barrel. Yeah.
He said $40 a gallon. I was like, oh hell no.
That's coming.
Well, didn't it drop down to $92 or something?
No, I don't know.
Yeah. I thought I read
I know.
yesterday it dropped down to
But
92.
the fact that we went from
Still over twice what it was.
energy independent and exporting it, to the fact now that we're importing it just makes you scratch your head.
Well, we don't need it. We need to be energy. We need to be self-sufficient in energy, but not export it. We need to stockpile it and keep it. I don't think.
Well, if we
sell any of it.
exported to West, but if we exported to Western Europe, that keeps them from buying it from Russia. That's the point. You know, that's the point. We got to starve them, those bitches. Instead, we're making that government rich as shit, and he's able to buy weapons. He's able to do whatever he needs to do. He's able to pay his military. I mean, and it's our fault. It's 100%. And on top of it, they got the nerve to go on TV and blame Trump. What the fuck? I mean, how stupid do they think we are? You know, because it doesn't matter. They're just speaking to their team. They're speaking to the ones that already they'll just bite on whatever they say.
Well, like Tim Jackson said, hypersonic missile has a range of 1,240 miles, but nukes are just as dangerous, if not more dangerous than hypersonic missiles, because when they go up and then they come back down, they are moving at hypersonic speeds at that point. No country has a defense system set up to stop anybody's nukes. And if you saturate
that we know of.
Well, I'm saying you saturate 30, 40 nukes in one country, I guarantee you they're not going to hit 90% of them.
All right, here's all the scary shit. All they got to do is set off nuclear armaments in our atmosphere. I see the car in front of me. You hear my car complaining?
Yeah.
We got. All they got to do is set off nuclear blasts in the atmosphere, create a huge electromagnetic pulse. They'd knock out our grid. We'd have no electricity. We'd have no electronics. Put us back in the Stone Age. It's really not as hard as to fuck the world as you might think it is. And as far as the satellites are concerned, there was someone who said all they got to do is send a missile up full of pea gravel and just put it in orbit, and and within a period of time, all the satellites be gone too. So whatever. I don't know. And how this affects us? The Russians may close off GLONASS from us. We won't be able to. It'll take us 10 minutes to get a drone. You get a drone in here. So I don't know. They're worried he's going to keep going. He's going to go to Belarus. He's going to go to Poland. I don't know that I see that. I don't know that I see that. Because really now you're testing whether NATO, let alone the United States, is willing to actually fight Russia in an actual war.
Well, a lot of countries, like I think Poland and all them, they have U.S. nukes stationed there. Like
they do, but are we going to use them? Because we use them, they use theirs. Are we going to actually
but you also have U.S. military bases there, so I don't think Putin's stupid enough to go into countries like that.
Let me tell you right now, if they had a dozen ICBMs with nuclear tipped ICBMs, Russia wouldn't be doing what they're doing today if they had them in the Ukraine.
Well, I mean, honestly, if you've been watching the Ukraine thing closely, the Russian military really isn't doing all that great of a job, which to me shows they're kind of having a lack of experience.
Well, the story coming out of Russia today, though, is they have reporters over in Russia. Of course, they've been warned to keep their mouths shut, but they're sending out stories today is that the parents of all of those Russian soldiers are really pissed because they never told their sons or them what the hell they were doing. They just said they were over on maneuvers.
Yeah.
Well, of course, they're going to tell them that. But the thing is, there's actually protests going in Russia. It's going to affect their country. It's going to affect their people. But the government doesn't care. They don't care about their people.
But I truly believe if you put oh, go ahead, Bill.
No, I was going to say, someone online, someone on Fox, they said that he's worried about 50 years down the road how he's reunited the Soviet Union, brought the empire back, and how he's going to be, and that's what he's worried about is his legacy, and that's what he's doing.
He wants his own Lenin monuments.
I think, but like I said, I strongly believe that if you took the nukes out of the equation and you put the U.S. military And the Russian military, one-on-one, I think the Russians would get their asses stomped. Same with China.
Well, of course. Well, they know that. Of course that's true. But that's never going to happen. It's never going to happen.
no,
because
there's no country around the world.
We'd kick their ass, but we'd still lose a shitload of people. I mean, that's the point.
Yeah.
I mean, we would, it's not a matter of who'd win. It's a matter of the losses.
Well, like I said, I really think that because like everybody always says, oh, China's got so many people, but numbers don't matter in war. Because if you have 10 very experienced soldiers going up against 20 untrained people just that have guns in their hands, most likely they're not going to win. Because a soldier is going to have experience, he's going to know what to do.
There's guerrilla warfare too. It's one thing to win; it's another thing to hold.
Well, and the other thing that kind of confuses me is it's a sovereign nation that they're invading, but yet they're fending off the rest of the world, like saying like, "Don't you dare come in here!" But they don't own it yet, and yet the sovereign nation, the head of that, and their legislature have asked the world for assistance. Why? I'm not saying put boots on the ground, but at least we could send some of our top-notch aviators over there and probably shoot the shit out of them.
Oh yeah, you send the F-22s and F-35s over there, it's done for. I'm telling you, they wouldn't touch those F-22s.
Well, that's just we could actually escort in Apache helicopters with F-22s and bring them arms, and bring them Stinger missiles and bring them, because it's like, how do you get it in there? Well, you get it in there with an American NATO, with an American convoy, with American protection. And now it's up to the Russians whether or not they decide to fire on that American protection. And if they do, then it's on. You know what I mean? So that's the big decision. What do you do? Because we're supplying them with weapons to kill Russian soldiers. So you got to look at that side of it.
And honestly, look at how crappy Russia is at building military hardware, to be honest, because their aircraft carrier, Konechkov, I think it was called, they've had nothing but problems with that. I can't even keep that damn thing in the water for more than 2-3 months without having major issues. They can't. Their Su-57, their stealth fighter that they're trying to build, have had nothing but issues with it. They can't seem to get anything working on it correctly. They still don't have a functional fleet of them. I mean, I don't think that they're as big and bad as everybody wants to make it out.
Yep.
I mean,
They've got as many nuclear tipped ICBMs as we do. That's all you need to know.
Only advantage. Yeah, that's their only advantage.
Well, that's a pretty big thing to worry about.
I mean, it is, but at the same time, like I'm saying, just military hardware alone, they're just not on the same level, not even close to us. Because, like I said, their aircraft carriers are horrible. Everything that they build just seems to have a lot of issues, and they can't seem to get functioning, prototypes of a lot of stuff. If you just, I've seen the Su-57, the couple that they have built, and you watch them fly, they have really good maneuverability, but there's just something about them that they just don't seem, and like there's been a lot of pilots that have been like F-22 and F-35 pilots have done reaction videos to it. And they've already said that they see a lot of flaws in the way it flies and everything. And you're talking about the top tier pilots.
And by the way, one of the reasons it's taken them so long is because they're trying not to destroy the infrastructure of the country. They want to take the country over, so they can't. If they wanted to, they could burn that country down. Seriously,
I'm sure they could.
Now, without nukes, I'm talking about. If they really wanted to, there'd be nothing left for Kiev right now. But they know the reaction from the rest of the world if they killed that many civilians. They're trying to do it with as little damage as possible, because when it's all said and done, they want to put, just like they did with in Georgia, but they want to put in their government, their people, and have a puppet state. So, like Belarus. So that's
There
why
we
I
Off
didn't
here
take
and
it.
go eat.
What's that,
I'm
JD?
gonna go eat.
Okay, buddy, have a good dinner.
Have a good night, man.
All right,
Yeah.
take care, guys.
Well, I was about to show you your favorite place again, but that's okay. You can dial it up on your own.
All right,
Okay.
pull it up while I eat.
Okay.
And there was a couple of, did you see yesterday, Bill? There was a couple of USA wax planes right outside the border of Ukraine.
Oh, they've had straddle tankers and all the other ones out there too.
Yeah, they've been up there circling around right on the edge of the border.
Yeah. No, they're not going to cross the border.
No, they're just tracking them all. That's all. They can see every plane that's in the damn air. Because none of them are fielding real stealth type fighters. They're still all flying fourth generation planes. So they can see everything that's in the air.
It's just discouraging. You know, and they said, oh, this is just a continuation from the invasions from 2014. Bullshit. That stopped. Yeah, that happened under your administration when you were vice president, Dick, and it was stopped. This is not a continuation. Well, it is kind of a continuation. You got back in power, and now here they are.
Yeah. Well, like it's like you said, Bill. It all is the corruption behind it. It's the Biden gang and that bunch. They're profiting big millions and millions and millions of dollars
From Ukraine. Now, this is their payback. Now, I guess they supposedly try to protect them. But unfortunately, Ukraine put their money in the wrong basket because he's not doing that much of a job, is he? You know, I mean, sanctions now when it's too late. What's the point?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they haven't even put sanctions on him personally. They've been talking about that. He's worth $200 million. Well, they can actually put sanctions on him and basically freeze him out from the rest of the world. They wouldn't be able to buy and sell anything outside of Russia. Personally, freeze his accounts. They could do that, but they don't want to take it to that level. What the fuck are you talking about? People are dying.
That's because all these European countries, you know, they were trying to kick them off the, what was the name of that again, Paul? We were talking about that. They were trying to kick them out of the whole thing.
Swift,
Yeah, the Swift.
Yeah.
They were
Swift.
trying to kick them off SWIFT, but that's the thing is none of the European countries want to do
No,
it.
you'd have to shut it down, and that would hurt Germany and Italy.
Yeah, because
So
they're all
they're-
relying on that natural gas and the oil.
Well, that's also part of how they bank. So it would actually hurt them too. I'll tell you what, though, if he was invading Italy, they'd be real happy to drop out of it, wouldn't they? Germany.
France would just take whoever side's winning.
Yeah, well, that's a smart move.
How many times they flip flop in World War II? Like 2 or 3?
What about?
I said, how many times did they flip flop? World War II, I think it was 3 times that they switched sides.
No, they just switched once. Come on now. They went with the fascists went with the Nazis, the National Socialist.
They were
National
on.
Socialist Union Workers Party, the Nazis. That's what kills me when they call them right wing. Really, it was a socialist workers union. How the hell is that right wing?
Well, it's the same reason why they call Republicans.
They call Republicans Nazis. Really? Because Republicans, conservative Republicans and libertarians believe in small government, and they don't believe in unions and all this stuff. It's all bullshit. Whatever. It's whatever. Now they're renaming schools that are named after Lincoln because of racism. Really? The guy that wrote the Emancipation Proclamation. That guy? Really? But he's white. Oh, I get it. All right. It's incredible.
You couldn't make up a story like this and anybody would believe it,
Hopefully to be over soon. I mean, I don't know. I think the midterms are going to be really damaging. I'm worried about it though. If the Republicans really crush the Democrats in the midterms, is that going to cause a bounce back and they're going to get another Democrat president after
general election? Yeah. Well, the only thing is Camilla is even worse off than Biden is. So.
Oh, she's a silly thing. I mean, she's terrible. I think she's dumber than AOC.
Yep.
And
I
AOC's
haven't
fu-
started
she's-
on AOC, Jesus.
I mean, well, she's nuts. You know, oh, the crime is because people are stealing formula from stores and because they canceled the what do you call it?
Child tax credit.
Yeah, well, it's a lie.
Yeah, I know.
They changed
That's-
the
yeah.
time. They changed the child tax credit. They actually increased it. So what the
Yep.
hell is she talking about?
Not only that is if you are under a certain, if you don't make any money, you can get free formula all day long through WIC
Well, yeah, but
and through
listen,
food
I
stamps.
got two friends. They live in Tennessee
Come
right
on
now,
now.
and they were taking advantage of child tax credit. They were getting back over $6,000 a year, and they didn't even pay in a couple of hundred. So don't tell me about that. That's such horseshit.
Like
Yeah.
WIC will give you 9 to 10 cans of the big cans of formula every month for free.
Oh, I know.
And most kids will only go through 8 to 10 cans a month.
There's all
So
kinds of
there's-
programs. There's programs
Yeah.
for mothers and families, single mothers without insurance. There's all kinds of programs. They were always there. You know.
It's just like people, I love when I hear people from overseas and they're like, oh, I can't believe you guys can't even afford to have a baby over there. I'm like, you realize if you can't afford it, the government just pays for it. It's what Medicare is for.
It's
If
pretty
you're
funny.
broke,
You say that, but it's pretty funny. The population seems to be growing every fucking year. You know, you got
well,
320
that's what I'm
million.
saying. It's like if you're you know, at a certain level in society, you get Medicare, they pay for everything. It's free insurance. I mean,
Medicaid.
free to the point where it's free for them. I mean, obviously the taxpayers pay for it, but there is technically free insurance in the United States. It's a big misconception.
Yep, I know.
People get Medicare all the time. If you can't afford, if you're on a level of where you can afford to buy your insurance through your company, then you have insurance. If you can't afford it, you can apply for Medicare and get it. And just like we were talking, you know, some of the countries that are paying 27, 30% in taxes every year that do have free healthcare, like up where Paul's at, if you take about what they're paying every month out of their, you know, what they're paying in taxes every month.
They pay higher than that, Justin.
Well, that's what I'm saying is, but what they're paying for out of their check for taxes, it's the same equivalent as what we pay out of our paycheck to buy the insurance. It's not really free because we have what, a 7% tax? What is it? 7.2 or something like that?
For what?
For just
Federal?
what's the federal tax?
It depends on how much you make.
Well, I'm saying for an average 30, 40,000 a year, it's not that much.
But well, no, it's actually technically 15. But when you take out your standard deduction, ends up being about 8.5.
Yeah.
And
Which is a lot lower.
we also pay 8.5 for Social Security. And the business you work for pays the other 8.5.
Well, see, we're also one of the lucky ones that lives in a state where we don't have to pay state taxes.
Right, no state income tax. Nope.
So, like, if you get a paycheck in California,
I know.
you're
Or
talking
New Jersey.
$100 and some dollars just in state taxes if you're making, say, $1,000 every 2 weeks.
Oh, Jersey had a 10% state income tax for a while. If you made 50,000 more a year as a family, you paid 10% income tax. Apparently you were rich.
All right.
Well, add that, and you know, at that level, you're probably paying closer to 15% to the federal. Now you're at 25.
Plus state tax on top of that.
And you got that state was 10. Then you have local taxes. I mean, if you live in New York, you actually pay there's occupational privilege taxes, there's city taxes. It just goes on and on and on. I went to New York for one day and to watch, we spent the night there to watch, we actually got free tickets to go see Letterman. It was back in '84. And we paid on a $200 room, which was a lot of money in '84. We paid $40-something, $46, I think, in taxes alone on a $200 room. And part of that was an occupational privilege tax, just in case you made any money while you were there in the city. Because a lot of people come to the city to earn a living, then go home. So they automatically charge you that. Whether you're there for recreation or not, you pay that. You know,
Yeah.
it's come right, it's attached to your hotel bill. We paid an 18.75% tax on the parking. Now, I didn't, when I said 200, I wasn't including how much it cost me to park my car in a fucking hotel. That wasn't free. That wasn't included. That was like another 60 something dollars. And 18 point something percent of it was a tax on parking.
That's crazy.
So that was an 84 to stay at the we were at the Sheraton Towers right there by Times Square.
And that was a lot. That was, I mean, that was a decent amount of money in '84 too. I mean,
Sure it was, yeah.
yeah, that's a good chunk of money.
I didn't make a lot of money back then. That was a lot of money, you know. And then I ordered a club sandwich up to the room. It was $15 in 1984. That's like $45 now. So whatever.
All right, that's like the type of money you would spend at the end of the year to go on vacation when you got like your taxes back or something. 'Cause you weren't blowing your regular paycheck on doing something like that.
Yeah, there's a funny story behind that too. That night I wasn't really political back then. I wasn't paying attention. I was only 23 and in '84. And I didn't realize, I was like, I shouldn't say it like this, but I mean the
I
hotel
was born the
changed.
year after.
During the course of the day, everybody was white. At night, all of a sudden, everybody was African American. And they were all nice people, don't get me wrong, you know, but they had buttons on and everything. It's like, what's going on? What happened? Why did, I mean, who cares, but why did everybody change all of a sudden? And then I saw cops with dogs in the hotel. Turns that was the night Dinkins lost the election to Giuliani. I was in the city. I was in the city for that one night. I moved from Pennsylvania, went there. And I didn't even realize it, but the hotel I was staying at, and this my stupid uncle is the one that booked the room. I was on he goes, "Oh, you're on the 53rd floor. It's a little more money, but you'll like it. It's quiet up there." No, it's bullshit. He didn't tell me. The first 50 floors were rented by the Dinkins administration. That was their headquarters. I didn't even know it until his concession speech, and he was standing in front of the podium that said Sheraton Towers in front of it. I was like, why are there so many cops in the street? Because they thought there was going to be riots, because they knew he was going to lose.
Wow.
Yeah. But anyway, it was an interesting story. I had a good night though. You know, the streets were empty and so were the businesses. So we went right into the we got served fast. We went to Planet Hollywood. I don't think it's even there anymore. I ate dinner underneath what's her name from the Wizard of Oz. She had that plaid dress that was hanging above our heads. And back then, that's when I think Arnold and Stallone owned it. And where else did we go? A couple of famous places, and they were empty, man. We just went from business to business and enjoyed the night. It's pretty good. People were that scared there was going to be riots. Nothing happened, you know.
Hey, Bill, if it makes you feel better, I was born the year after that.
Yeah, what?
So if it makes you feel better, I was born the year after that.
Why would that make me feel better? Oh, shit. Yeah, I was 84. I was 23. Yeah, my free tickets cost me like $1 bazillion. It cost me a lot of money. Show was good. I mean, you know.
Oh my God, what is this Amazon driver doing?
Huh?
The Amazon driver's like supposedly sitting next to the lake with 9 stops from my house and hasn't moved in 15 minutes.
I don't know. What are you? You're a cyber stalker, aren't you?
He's got a
Well,
microphone.
I know,
I'm going in the house, guys.
Okay.
I've been sitting out here for a while. That's why it's dark.
Yeah, Justin, you're waiting on your microphone.
Yeah.
Still hasn't arrived yet, eh? Will it be
No,
this late at night?
About 20 minutes ago, I clicked back on Amazon. It said that they were 9 stops away, and it's updated about 15 times, and the person hasn't moved.
Oh,
And there's no like complex or anything where this person's
Does it
parking.
still say 15 stops away?
No,
Yeah.
it only does it when it's 9 stops out. Then
Yeah.
it will pop up the map and say 9 stops away. It doesn't do any more than that.
Mike Rennick says he graduated high school in 1984.
Oh, he's 4 years younger than me, I guess. Well, no, 5 years. I think I graduated in 79. Yeah, 70. Oh, how old are you?
I graduated in 70. I'm gonna be 70 in June.
There's the girls.
Yeah, there they are. Look at.
Alexa, garage
Oh,
light.
look at.
There they are. There's the babies. What? What? Say hello. What do you want?
Happy to see Dad.
What do you want?
Daddy's home.
What do you want? No, she's looking to live. She wants a treat. I spoil these things. They took right up in the chair. All right. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now what do you want? Hmm?
Giving kisses. Yep.
Where's the other one? You've already got one. You gonna say hello? This is the baby. It's about the same age. He's a little tender heart. This one.
Mike said the year I graduated high school, 84.
Oh, I see Team Dander made it back from eating dinner.
All right.
I got some buffalo wings in the oven right now.
Alexa, close the garage door.
Either their map is screwed up or this person broke down. That's the only thing I can think of.
Or he's tied up in the back of the truck and they stole everything out of it.
Yeah, it's true too. Because like it literally shows them parked between
Garage light
Club Road and the lake, and there's nothing there but one house off to the side. So I don't know. Yeah, they're literally probably just pulled over on the side of the road.
Oh.
Let's check the martini bar.
Honey.
Oh, still a swamp.
Yep.
Oh, it looks like those two girls got two other friends that showed up.
Oh, the girl just took her off a coat. There you go.
No, menudo sounds good. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm gonna eat my menudo.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks
Good
for
night.
stopping in, buddy.
Oh, well, of course, I enjoy it. All the
Yeah.
time.
We enjoy having you. So have a good evening.
You too. Honey, say hi to the gang. All right, that's all you get.
Okay.
See you later, guys.
Yeah. Boy, look at the traffic down there too, Paul.
Yeah. Holy mackerel. Yeah.
I mean, it's the carriage rides and everything.
Yeah. It looked like they're waiting to turn left or something there.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
We're still talking?
JD is eating dinner, probably watching this.
I don't know what the hell this Amazon driver's doing.
Yeah.
Guess we're stopping to take their lunch an hour before they get off.
Maybe the truck got robbed or something. It's still sitting there. Police are investigating it.
Yeah. JD says in the chat, did I hear martini bar?
E-bar.
Yeah. Boy, it's getting really busy, even busier.
Yeah. Go. Yeah.
Well, what are you thinking, Paul?
Yeah. I'm just about done here, Paul. Sitting
Yep.
here for a while now. So.
Justin, you have a good evening, Justin.
You guys ending it?
Yep, we're gonna
Watch.
say goodbye.
$5 says that microphone shows up 2 minutes after you get off here.
Oh, sure. Well, guarantee. I
I
got a
guess I'll
dog
just
bugging.
have to test it in the morning when you guys go live.
No.
There you go.
Want to go outside? No, you're not coming up.
See you guys in the morning.
That's good.
Yep, we'll see you.
Yep. Okay. Oh,
Everybody,
I got it.
we'll see you next time.